Be honest. Most people? Okay. A little bit. So the more aggressive that the other person starts to be, I mean, if it's a nice, tight, hard grab, I mean, you're gonna go, whoa, what was that? And, you know, it's like, this starts happening. What do I do? What do I do? That split second where you're still trying to process what just happened and react to it. And that's, to be honest with you, that's a little more how real fights work. It's that moment of sheer terror before your brain starts working again and you figure out what you're going to do. So I know he's grabbing me. What did we just learn? What did I do? You know, how do I get out of it? And what I'm trying not to do is give you too many options. One of the problems when you have too many options for reacting to a stimulus, whether it's a punch or a kick or a grab, whatever, one of the problems with that is that your brain starts trying to process, okay, so I have one grab and I've got 15 techniques to do. Which one do I want to do? That's why I only gave you one. But I showed you there's a bunch more. And when I reacted, you guys saw me react. I mean, it wasn't clean and pretty. I mean, even as much as I've done this stuff, it still was, like I told you, it was kind of a loose facsimile of what we were practicing, what I was trying to do. I wanted it to be nice and clean, but panic sets in, the adrenaline starts pumping, and it's like, I'm gonna do something. So it wasn't clean, but it still worked. I still had all the principles, you know, maintaining closeness, not giving up distance, hands in the right place, my unbalancing and all that. So I want to do this more because I think it shows you a different side. You know, it's totally different when we're sitting here and okay, yeah, you know, that's but it's different when you don't know what's coming and you don't know where it's coming from. Especially if it's, you know, it's a violent grab instead of just, okay, I mean, you laugh, but that's one of the problems with having practice. It really is.
Plus, I noticed, like when we were doing it with my eyes shut, he had the opportunity to do the full class.
Yes,
whereas
he
we're
did.
trying to get it before this.
Yes, he did.
Because you didn't see it, so it was in full.
Exactly
full
right.
And
So that means think about how fast you have to react. Stand up. So, I mean, when we do an eyes open, when we were doing that, it's like, okay, now do something. How long do you think, if you actually have to react to it, how long do you think between this and this?
half a second.
Not too long, right? Right? So, I mean, in a realistic sense, you have to, you have to just explode. And there's our violence of the response stuff that we talk about over and over. It can't just be here, boom! You just got clocked. I mean, that fast. Any other questions, comments, concerns on that stuff? Absolutely. Absolutely. And the more comfortable you are, especially with working people of different sizes, and actually doing this stuff, it does get easier. It really does. I mean, and you guys, most of you guys, I don't think any of you. So it really kind of like, this is something totally new. But I think you start seeing why this is much more realistic than okay, does that make sense? I hope you guys got something out of it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What do you?